Hello, hello. Welcome to this episode of the Hello, Hello podcast. I am your host, Alyssa Rogers. It's just me today because today is a big day, huge day, amazing day. It's day 76 of 75 hard. What? I did it. I made it through 75 days. And so if you didn't listen to the episode with me and Joey announcing that we were doing 75 hard, that was May 1st that we started 75 hard. And that is, and I'll go over again what we had to do for 75 days straight. And so, no alcohol, clean diet. And so I did a low-carb diet. So I still, to this moment right now, have not had a piece of bread, pasta, or rice, or any of that for now 76 days. Read 10 pages of an educational book a day, take a progress photo every day, 2 workouts a day. One has to be outside, and they have to be 45 minutes each, and they have to be 3 hours apart. So 2 workouts, 45 minutes each, 3 hours apart, 1 outside, and drink a gallon of water a day. Okay? So at this point, I have worked out 150 times in 75 days. I have had 75 gallons of water in 75 days. I have read over 750 pages of books in 75 days. I have had, like I said, no bread, pasta, sweets, no dessert, no sweets, no chocolate, no anything like that. For 75 days, I have had no alcohol. I have taken 75 photos of myself. Like, okay, let's just talk about that. That was not the funnest thing about it. Yeah, so here I am. Do I look exhausted? Because it was exhausting. It was completely exhausting. You go through this challenge day 1, you're really nervous and excited at the same time because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm committing to something for 75 days. This is gonna be so fun. And then you really get into it and you're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I am exhausted. It becomes your identity. People ask you like, hey, how was your weekend? Hey, like, how are you today? What'd you do last night? And it's like, 75 hard, that's my life, that's my identity, that's all I have time for. Like, I'm trying to get these workouts in, I'm trying to get this water in, the amount of nights that I'm like drinking water just to finish it because I'm so over it by that point. And the amount of miles I put on these streets in downtown South Boston. Have you seen me? Because I've been walking these streets for days, for months at this point, making this happen. And yeah, so it's been a journey. And I want to talk to you about the journey because I'm telling you, yes, it's exhausting. And I want to give you the honest feedback that I have from this journey because it's been one. So we talked about it. We had just started. And going into this, I'm thinking to myself, okay, how am I going to make this work? Because I would say I didn't have time to work out. I didn't have time to do all of these things like once a day. How in the world am I going to work out twice a day? And so I made this work by walking in the mornings with Riley. I was like, okay, we're going to do this. So me and Riley are going to do this together in the morning. She's going to have to help me because Joey goes to the gym in the mornings before work. And so I was like, okay, how are we going to make this happen? So I would wake Riley up early before school. We would walk a 45-minute loop around downtown South Boston. And in the beginning, it was exciting. Then she would get tired. And then she was like, I don't feel like doing it. And there were a lot of mornings I didn't feel like doing it. But we did it anyway. And let me tell you, I'm going to cherish those moments forever. I mean, having those walks, and I'll still continue to do it with her because we would walk around town and it was 45 minutes that I got with her in the mornings that like typically she'd either be sleeping, I'd still be sleeping, we'd be rushing around the house getting ready for school, and we wouldn't have that quality time together. And the conversations that we had in those 45 minutes and the things that we saw something new every day. We got to know people that lived in certain houses that are out on their porch in the morning or different times of the day, and they had pets, and we got to know their pets. And we would see different animals like cats and dogs, and one morning a snake, and all kinds of different things. And so it was very exciting to us. We walked in the rain a couple mornings. There is a prayer garden on the walk that we would stop at every morning and pray during the walk. And it just was so sweet to hear what she's praying about, and doing that together was really, really special for me. And so that was a huge takeaway during this journey for me, is like, involve her in this. And she was super involved. Like every day she would ask me, did you drink all your water? Did you? And she knew not to touch my Stanley because I have to get the gallon in every day. So she would be like, did you drink your water? She took my progress photo every day. So like she was the one taking the photo of me every single day. And she would like take the photo of me and then spin the camera around to her and like take a picture of herself. So I have a bunch of photos of me and then her face making funny faces. And so she was super into that during the challenge. And she would just ask me, and I, like Joey said in that episode, I had the printout and I checked off everything I did every single day for 75 days. And I have it. I did it, and it's complete, and I'll keep it forever because I did the damn thing, okay? And so she would make sure I checked everything off every day, and it was just so sweet, and it was a huge bonding experience, and she did a lot of the workouts with us. Now, we went to New York City during this time, and that was the hardest moment during this journey because I mean, you're in New York City, you're around some of the best restaurants in the world, you have tons of food around you, and then it's like, although you're walking a lot, it has to be like dedicated workouts twice a day. So we would literally walk the streets of New York City with Riley this whole time, multiple times a day, and we went to Bryant Park a lot, our hotel was close to there, and we would walk around it for 45 minutes. And little Riley, her little legs going with us the whole way. And so that was really awesome. And yeah, so did that, worked through it. I'll tell you, like I said, starting it out, you're excited. And then you get into like 20, 30 days and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so over this. And you're talking about like all of the things you're going to do after day 75. You're like, oh my God, I can't wait to eat this. I can't wait to do this and whatever. And then you get to day 50 and it really like your mind starts changing and you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm 50 days in, I've done this for 50 days. And there's an exhaustion part of it, but then there's like a mindset shift. And you're like, oh my gosh, I only have 25 days left of this. And so you start thinking about what you're going to do after. And the number one question people asked me during this challenge was like, what are you going to do on day 76? And so I decided I'm going to sit here on day 76, which is what I'm doing. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do on day 76. I woke up this morning and I felt like I was doing something wrong. I felt like I needed to be waking up and working out. I felt like, how am I, like every day you wake up and you're like, okay, how am I going to get all these things done today? And I'm like, I don't have to do this. What am I supposed to do with my life? I have not come anywhere close to drinking a gallon of water today, and I don't know that I will be. So won't be drinking a gallon today. I am going to be exercising today. I have not eaten anything crazy so far today. I don't really plan to. It's a Tuesday right now, so don't plan on going and getting wasted tonight or anything like that. And don't know, when I'll have a drink. I definitely, that is something that like you're going through summer and it's like, summers are just a vibe, right? Like you're around water, you're going on vacations, all the things, and you're seeing people go on vacations and dinners. And I'm like, dang, I could really like go for a drink right now. So maybe I'll do that soon, but no plans really. And that's another thing, going through this challenge, like you don't really want to make plans because you're just no fun. Like I haven't been, like I try to tell people like, I think I'm fun. I think I'm fun. I have not been fun for 75 days. I mean, I haven't really been able to do anything but walk, work out, drink water, and eat healthy. So been pretty boring. But, I don't really know what's next. I know that I want to continue exercising. I want to continue eating well because and another interesting thing is, I went into it, I'm like, I'm gonna lose all this weight, right? This is how I'm gonna lose the weight I wanna lose. And it didn't happen, right? I ate well, I exercised a lot. I didn't lose, I lost 9 pounds, okay? Which is, that's a lot in 2.5 months. I was just hoping for more, doing all of this. I've never exercised this much in my life. And so I'm like, I am gonna be great. But when you look at the pictures from where I started into where I am today, my body has truly changed. Like you can see a huge difference. And so a lot of it is probably muscle and just the composition of my body changing. So there is like seriously a change that happened in me. I will not show you these pictures. So sorry. I'm not going to show you, but I promise you there was a huge change. And, so that's pretty cool. And I want to continue that. And so I'm kind of scared, like it goes through this stage of being scared of what's next because you don't want to go back to where you were. And the cool thing about this is, which I haven't mentioned yet is, as you know, Joey was on here and he started it. So you're probably wondering, did he finish? Like who else is doing this? You said others were doing it with you. So I can announce that I have completed it fully. Kara, my sister, who was doing it with us, completed it. Congratulations, Kara. She went 75 days with doing every single thing. Super proud of her. Thank you, Kara, for being my support through this, because if you don't have a support through it, it's a much harder thing to do. And so there were many, many days that we would walk at lunchtime or we'd just walk together on the weekends, do certain workouts together on the weekends. So definitely appreciate you for being by my side for it, and congratulations for completing it. And then Brandon Frost is the one that introduced us to this. He completed it. He started a month earlier than we did. So he completed the challenge about a month ago. Congratulations to you, Brandon Frost. I know you're listening. It's a huge feat. You saw amazing results. So super proud of you. And I know I just talked to you today and you said that you're continuing to run and do the things and a lot of it. And so, awesome job. Really appreciate your support through it. And then there's Joey, okay? I know I give him a hard time a lot. He actually, you tell me if you think he deserves, I think he deserves some credit for doing it. But we were doing it and he got to day 36, I think. And he forgot to take his progress photo. So he did everything and just forgot to take his progress photo. And according to the challenge, if you forget to do something, it can be the progress photo, you have failed the challenge and you have to start over. And it's kind of defeating. I'm like, oh my God, how did you forget a damn picture? Out of all the things, how did you forget this? And he's like, I don't know. I don't care about the picture. I don't want to do the picture. So he continued doing everything but the picture. He just was like, you know what? It's cool. If I failed it, the challenge, I'm going to continue doing this because I like the way it's making me feel. So he continued to do everything for the entire 75 days except for the pictures. So you kind of think to yourself, I'm proud of him because he was also a huge support to me during this because he continued drinking the water, continued working out twice a day. And if you saw him walking these streets like late at night. He would like be walking these streets at 10:30 at night. Not me, okay? Not me. I would not. But he was during this challenge, and he still ate his diet, like his clean diet and everything. So I'd like to congratulate Joey as well for going through this challenge. If you ask him, he's like, this is my life now. Like, he's going to do it. He's still drinking his gallon of water today. Like, he's still doing all of the things. So good for him. And congratulations to him for getting through it, because I couldn't have done it without him either. Because it's really nice when you have someone in your household that's doing it with you, because you can kind of relate to each other. And there were many days I'm like, gosh, I don't feel like doing this anymore. And he would be like, well, you're doing it, so get it together. You made it this far. Why would you quit now? So he was a huge help, and congratulations, Joey, for making it your lifestyle and doing this all the time. And so there's that. We have completed the challenge. There are some special things and shout outs that I want to give to some more people that I really found a love for during this. So I really have learned a lot through the reading. So I highly recommend, I would read before, but when you're not required to read every day, I didn't read every day. And so doing this, I've learned so much through the books that I've read, and I'm able to apply so much of it to my daily life. So that's been really cool. And then when you have to work out twice a day, you try to find some things to do, rather than just walking all the time. And so I got introduced to Pilates during this challenge. And so Mind Body Wellness in Danville, can't say enough about them. The studio there, they are the best. I have seen so much progress in my fitness level and my strength through going there. And so thank you to them. They've really been a great community, and I've just really loved getting to know them and getting to know Pilates and learning it. So couldn't have done it without them. I have gotten much better at tennis since doing this. I've been taking tennis lessons for over a year now, I think. But during this 75 hard challenge, I feel like I've gotten a lot better because my strength is better. So really appreciate Keith Washoe for training me and coaching me through tennis and teaching me how to play. I feel like I could actually play games now. I'm no pro, okay? But I feel like I can play games. So if you do play tennis and you want to play anytime, let me know, because I would love to play, and you'll probably beat me. So, if you want to win some games, come play me and help me get better. And then I walked a lot, of course, with Riley, and that was really cool. So that's kind of the workouts I did. I'm very surprised at how much I worked out outside. I would walk outside so much, and I thought I would be in the gym all the time. And I wasn't in the gym as much as I thought, but big shout out to the Fit Club in South Boston, because they have been a resource for me when I needed to get into the gym and have one of those workouts. So big shout out to them as well for having such an amazing gym in our community. And then everyone that's just supported me through this, and have the Rogers team, thank you to you guys, because I'm telling you, you've heard about this over and over and over again, and you've worked with us through this being our identity for the last 2.5 months. And, I'm sure it's gotten so boring and so repetitive, and we're just talking about it all the time. So thank you for listening to us all the time about doing this. This is no longer my identity. I am literally coming to you today. You are talking to me, hearing from me as I end an era. I'm ending my 75 hard era. I'm ending it stronger mentally, physically, emotionally, because it has been lonely. It has been challenging. It has been inspiring. I'm going to continue taking what I've learned and applying it to my everyday life, because it is, it's a really cool thing. So if you're interested in learning more about it or kind of more of my experience through it, I'm happy to talk about it with you. But I mean, it's something. It's something, I'm telling you. It's something that you won't get it until you do it. But I promise you, if you do it, you'll come out different. And it's different in a good way. It's different in a healthier way. It makes you see life differently. It makes you realize that you have more time in your day to do things than you think. You really do make time for the things that are important to you. And this was important to me, and I made time for it. Even before this, I thought I had no time for anything extra. And here I am. I came through it for 75 days and I made time. So no matter what you want to do in your life or what you want to make time for, there is time in your day. You just have to reshuffle some things, and you can do it. I promise you. So I'm here to support you through anything that you would like to do. And I appreciate you guys supporting me through this challenge. I will make sure, there's a reason that I don't have Joey sitting here today with me, because I know that we were going to come in and do an update. And the reason is, and he doesn't know this, so you're the first to know. I think there's a little thing called the Halifax Country Club Championship coming up in August. I think it's coming up, okay? So I thought it would be better, instead of today, to talk about this identity that we've had in his new lifestyle. We're going to talk about the club championship coming up with him. What do you think? Would you like to bring him in to talk about the upcoming club championship and to see how he's preparing, what he's been up to? I think that would be better. So be prepared to see him on here soon talking about that. And hopefully I can get some others on here at the same time. If you know anyone that you would want to see on here, like an amazing golfer that you know golfs in the championship, because you guys know I'm not a golfer and I don't know much about it. So if you know someone that would be great for me to ask to come on here to sit with me and Joey and talk about what he should expect going into that weekend, please let me know, because I will ask them to come on and we're going to do it. So send me suggestions. And again, thank you for listening to this and listening to me ramble. That is the end of 75 Hard. What's next? If you see me out drinking, you know, I'm not messing up the challenge anymore. I'm allowed to do that now. I'm allowed to eat what I want. But if I'm going crazy, please come to me and be like, Alyssa, don't put all that to waste. Like, let's get it together, okay? It's okay for you to do that. And yeah. So thank you for watching and listening to me ramble today. We have some amazing guests coming up. Let me know who you want to sit with me and Joey to talk about golf. And we will talk to you next week. Bye.